Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling Lady, and welcome to my 7th day of Fast Communion project. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a book-shaped card. If you like it, recently I launched my new collection called White Elegance, and you can see the design papers and also elements to Fussy cut as well. If you like it, I left the links to Buy Me a Coffee website where you can get this collection. For today's project, I'm going to use a cutting die set from Tattered Lace called Precious Nested Book. It is just perfect for First Communion projects. However, there is a trick how to create a book-shaped card with no cutting dies, and I'll show you that later on. Using the biggest cutting die set in this collection, I'm going to create 2 panels using 300 GSM multi-purpose card. And this way, I'm going to have the front and the back of my card. As you can see on the left-hand side, we've got a beautiful spine, which I absolutely love. Then I'm going to use the second die in this collection and I'm going to embellish my card, which means I'm going to use one of the design papers from my White Elegance collection. I'm going to die cut it and that will be ready to embellish the front of the card. However, in this cutting die set, there was no smaller die to embellish the card, so I thought let's use a trick. So I'm going to use another design paper from my collection and I'm going to create a rectangle 3.5 by 6.25 of an inch. When this is ready, now that is the trick how to use your punch to create book-shaped cards. So I'm going to punch 2 of the corners on the right hand side and I do have that book shape. How cool that is, right? So if you have punch to create your beautiful round edges, that is the way to go to create a book-shaped card. Now it is time to assemble all those elements, and I'm using my one and only liquid glue. So if you don't have this cutting die set from Tattered Lace, please use your round punch and you will love how quickly you can create book-shaped projects. Now I'm going to put the glue only on the spine. And now it will be time to fold and burnish the spine at the front of the card. And to do it, I'm going to use my bone folder. Just to make sure it is professionally finished, now I'm going to assemble those 2 panels together, the front and the back of the card. When this is ready and set, again I'm going to use my bone folder, just for extra strength. When this is ready, now it will be time to embellish the card. And from my collection, as you saw, I've got lots of elements to fussy cut, and that's what I'm going to use to decorate my project. So, I'm going to use one of the reefs. I absolutely love it, and I think it is just perfect for First Communion. So, I'm going to place it in the middle of my card, and then I'm going to fussy cut some other elements, like those here. And when they are ready, I'm going to place them on a card and do a dry run. As you saw in Tattered Lace collection, there are a couple of cutting dies, which I'm going to use to embellish my card. So here you also have a cross and chalice. And I thought I'm going to use some scraps piece of gold card from my past projects and I'm going to die cut those elements. And that's exactly what I did. And with the chalice, I'm also going to use a leftover gold and create a panel that will go underneath for extra dimensions. So yes, you can always do it. So now as you can see, the cross panels are ready. I can assemble them together and then I do have that chalice and off camera I created a panel that will go underneath so it doesn't really have to be very precise. So now I'm going to assemble them and I'm going to tell you about the giveaway on my channel. So if you like my digital White Elegance collection, I do have a giveaway and all the rules are in the description down below. Rule number 1, you have to be a visible subscriber to my channel. I like you to like and comment all 10 videos in First Communion series. Then you can choose any 5 tutorials on my channel, like them and leave a comment. When this is ready, then you can download any free project from Buy Me a Coffee website, so I'll have your email address. And the next rule is on the 10th video in a couple of days, I want you to leave the name of the free project you downloaded from Buy Me a Coffee website. And the deadline is the 10th of May 2024. So you still have plenty of time to take part in my White Elegance giveaway. So if you like it, do not hesitate. So as you can see, now it is time to put all those elements at the front of the card. And with some of the elements, I decided to use some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension. So yes, you can always do it. And this is really easy to do. All you have to do is to use your parts, then you can cut them to the size you need, then peel off the backing, add few more drops of liquid glue, and then put it on a card. And as you can see, with that double-sided foam adhesive, it is super easy to do. And it really makes a difference if you actually put some, because the recipient will be really amazed. So now when all those elements will be ready, I also created some of the sentiments. And if you'd like to sentiments in Polish and English, please let me know so I can put them on Buy Me a Coffee website. So for this card, I've got a sentiment in Polish and I fussy cut it. And I think this is so easy to do, but also makes this card even more special. How often do you create your own sentiments for your cards? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you have any tricks, I would really like to know them. So when this element is ready, as I told you, the very last thing we have to do is to add a sentiment. And I still have plenty of space on my card if I want to personalize it, if I want to put the name of the recipient. So as I told you, I do have 10 days of Fast Communion series on my channel. So if you like this project, I really hope you'll feel inspired and create very stunning and gorgeous cards. And if you'd like to check all the other projects in this series, please check my YouTube videos. And as you can see, this card comes together super quickly. And if you don't have cutting dice for book-shaped cards, don't forget to use your round punch, and that will be perfectly fine. So now, the very last thing we have to do when the sentiment is ready is to add a few pearls, and the card will be completed. What I really like about this card, it is very subtle. And not only you got all the pearls and gold card, which beautifully shines when you tilt the card, but there is plenty of space to write your message and it stands proudly on a flat surface. So what do you think about this book-shaped card? Do you like it? Please let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting!